everybody, and welcome to Totally Trendy. My name is Samantha, and this is a place where I attempt trends that the internet has to offer. Trends, challenges, if it's popping off, I'm gonna try it. We all know that everyone loves candy. I mean, it's a given fact. And something you see on the internet, Something you see on the internet a lot of nowadays is people trying to make unordinary things edible. Things you shouldn't eat. People love to make those edible. So, guess what we're doing today? We are making edible toys. Yeah, quite the juxtaposition. You typically don't think of toys being edible. Typically on toys there are a lot of choking hazards and warning labels that are just like, do not put this in your mouth. But today we are making some toys that you can indeed eat. We're about to have a fun time. I have three pretty classic toys that I'm gonna be making edible. The first one is edible Legos. I'm gonna be making Jolly Rancher Legos. Now this one is pretty simple because all you need is a silicone mold. I got this off of Amazon. It was like $8. I'm not entirely sure like what the brand name is or anything. It just kind of showed up in a clear package by itself. Hopefully this doesn't poison us. So we are gonna be filling this with Jolly Ranchers. I have a big bag of Jolly Ranchers right here. Now, I'm gonna double check that this is silicone because silicone is safe to use in a little oven because that would make this so simple, you guys. Like you can DIY this so easily. If this is safe to go in the oven, all I'm gonna have to do is place a couple of Jolly Ranchers on it, put it in the oven, and it's just gonna melt into the mold. Like, that would be so easy, but we all know in Totally Trendy videos, half the time things are not as easy as they seem. It does say silicone though, so I think we're good. So now I just need to determine like what colors I want. So we'll do some green, a couple of blue, watermelon. I think we're gonna get all of them. I have the pieces here. I had to break some up to like fit those pieces, but it's time to just pop these in the oven and see how they melt. They are out of the oven. Some air bubbles formed, but I waited too long to pop them, so they're hard now. But I'm gonna continue to let those set. Okay, the Jolly Ranchers are out. They've cooled down pretty well, so it's time to pop them out. Let's start with this one. Interesting. A little anticlimactic. Let's try the small one. Okay, that's not bad. Those are cute, kind of, right? 2 pegs there, another 2 there. Not horrible. I'm a little disappointed. Another flaw that I have just discovered with what I ordered is that they're not gonna be stackable. It's Catherine! Ow. Oh, they just came in here to hang out, but guess what, guys? You're now in this video. What? Do you guys know what I'm doing today?
Candy?
Yes.
You have a bunch of Jolly Ranchers on your desk.
I'm making edible candy toys.
Let me see the Lego.
So I got a really cheap mold.
Oh, what? That's pretty dope, actually. Is there?
So the most disappointing thing is that they're not stackable.
I can't even see them, Sam. You don't give me one.
Whoa,
That's actually really cool.
like they look really cute, but unfortunately they don't have the holes on the bottom, so you can't stack them together. That just means I bought the wrong mold. So this one is still successful. I'm gonna hold this here until you eat it.
Okay.
Oh, that was the burnt one. What are you going through over here?
Oh.
Yeah, burnt sugar. Yep. So I mean, Jolly Rancher Legos, they do work. You just gotta get the right mold.
I didn't realize burnt sugar tasted so bad.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
Now this next toy that we are gonna make edible is a fidget spinner. Remember these guys? Remember when they were like everywhere? I saw Tasty. They posted a video a little bit ago where they made fidget spinner cookies that actually spun. So that is what I'm gonna be trying to attempt today. It involves a lot of different pieces, but we're gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna be following their little video tutorial. Hopefully they don't lead me astray, and hopefully we end up with something like this, but edible. Now that I have the dough all rolled out, the first step, according to the Tasty video, is to trace the fidget spinner and cut out a few of them. I think I'm gonna try and make 5. That feels like a good safe number. Enough room for error. Transferring the cookies from the parchment paper to my little tray proved to be much more difficult than I thought it would be. We lost 2 in the process. And now it's time for maybe the most important part, the peg piece that is going to separate the pieces and make them spin. So they just punch that out with a straw, and they kind of give you like an example of how thick it should be, and I feel like it needs to be thicker than this. There we go. I feel like that'll be good. Now the last step we need to do before putting them in the oven is to just take the straw and put it through the center and take that piece out. Want to see something disappointing? They got fat in there. Typically what this means is that there was too much sugar or butter in the dough, but this does not mean that they can't work. I assembled the cookie, I iced it, didn't work out. Mainly because the cylinder pieces didn't stay cylinders. They flattened out. So I don't know how they baked theirs to like stay cylindrical. So that's a bummer. So we're gonna try and improvise and see if we can use toothpicks in the center to make it spin. So that is what I am doing right here. I don't know where we went wrong. It doesn't look bad from this side. It just kind of looks like a flour cookie. Yeah, fidget spinner. Oh, look at it go. Yeah, it's disappointing. Oh my goodness, it's literally falling apart. I am determined to get these cookies right. I just watched like 4 more videos. We're gonna give these another shot. Let's look at how the second attempt turned out. And we're back. Anytime I use the oven in this place, it gets really hot, really quickly. Right now, the pieces are cooling over there, and guys, it already looks so much better than yesterday's. I also realized I was doing it wrong. I thought we had to put 2 of these together for some reason, but you only need 1 cookie, the 2 little circles, and the peg. I don't know why I thought I needed 2 of these back to back. It was a hurdle. We jumped over it. Now, I'm very hesitant to pick up the fidget spinner cookie that I think is our winner just because it seems fragile. Here we have the fidget spinner cookie. Doesn't look too bad. I went very light on the icing on this one just because I didn't know if it was gonna turn out well. But the thing that's unfortunate is that the icing is like sticking the pieces that are supposed to be moving together. That's not what you want. So I'm just gonna try and like pull them apart, and this is the moment of truth. Is this going to function even remotely as this? No? Okay, let's try again. I mean, we have some movement, not really a full rotation, but we have some movement. So hey, if you just want to fidget like this, like that counts as a fidget spinner, right? Obviously, BuzzFeed wasn't intending for these to be full-on toys, I don't think. It's just kind of like a cool crafty cookie. So props to them for coming up with this. Does it pass as a toy? Just to give myself something, I'm gonna say yes. Cause like, look, you can definitely like fidget, right? There's definitely some motion there. I think I just put too much icing on, but that's not too shabby. The only thing I would change would be making this piece longer. The Jolly Rancher Pokeball, that is the 3rd candy toy that we are making, and this is another one that was like stupid easy because I just had silicone molds to make it. But I just popped some more Jolly Ranchers in the mold, microwaved it, great, easy. Now I have the Pokeball molds setting. They're still pretty warm. I'm still gonna let these cool, and then once they cool, combine them like that. And then you will have a giant Jolly Rancher Pokeball. Yes, I know the bottom is supposed to be white, but they don't have white Jolly Ranchers, so I just went with green. So let's pretend that this is like a Christmas Pokeball. I'm hesitant to even show you guys. The fact that it's green is really unsettling. So, and you may notice it's a little damaged here. That's because when I popped it out, it dropped. So that's really unfortunate. Also, you can see it's kind of flat up top. That's because I didn't let it set long enough before like touching it and trying to push it onto it. That's just from the pressure. But I think it's a really cute idea. I would suggest maybe, here's an option, doing like white candy melts on the bottom and then doing a Jolly Rancher top. I know like Jolly Ranchers and chocolate maybe don't taste the best together, but I think that presentation would look better. I'm still super happy with this mold that I got from Dope or Nope. I think overall it's a really cute concept and it tastes delicious. So to sum up my experience with this video, I would say overall it was a good one. This was a fun little trend to explore, you know, trying to make toys edible. It's hard because it needs to be entertaining, but also needs to be yummy. So things like using candy molds, like the Legos, the Pokemon ball, like those are wins. I think you just need to be more experimental with like how much you're gonna need to fill the mold, all of that stuff. I still think the Legos are really, really cute and would make great like cupcake toppers, cake toppers, etc. Or just like candies to put in a bag and give to someone who really likes Legos. I think that would be such a great idea for that. The fidget spinner cookie, we had high hopes for it. Technically, it did work. Did it work very well? No. Guys, let me know if you would actually try any of these edible toys in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time with another trend.